Hello. It's that weird German streamer you haven't seen in ages. Welcome to GTR 2, which I spent most of the day installing, applying the 10th anniversary, 15th anniversary patch by now, and getting the rig up and running with it because, well, as you might imagine, it's not made for triple screens. It's not made for about 10 USB devices. And I still didn't configure everything, so the button box still not working. But I got some buttons on the wheel. I got the sequential shifter working. I got the pedals working. I got force feedback sort of working, except the nasty bug, which I can't get rid of somehow. But that's due to the SimCube being the SimCube. What do I also have? I think I've got shift lights. Yes, on the button SLI. You can't see that. Yeah, and I think that's it. So what I want to do is take you on a 24-minute tour of 2000 degrees Spa-Francorchamps in the 24-hour race with time acceleration. So we'll have a day-night change. Good going for now. We'll talk later. So like I said, we'll start at the very back of the 2003 Spa 24-hour race in the lava competition Viper. Didn't qualify because why would I? And probably the first 2 or 3 laps we spent going through all the slow classes. Make sure we can actually change the opportunities up front.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Right. It's been quite some time since the last racing stream on the channel, or even since the last stream, like, at all. Just been busy with a bunch of other stuff, going outside, going to real life races, watching them, and I don't know, spending time with friends. And was from family anniversaries, and yeah, I don't know, after 2 years of being at home all the time and sim racing so much, I did feel the need to step away from things a bit. Like, I'm also working on ideas, you know. It's also on the job. I'm spending most of my day in front of a computer screen programming. I don't know, it all got a bit much in the end, and I really needed to detox in the nice world that is computers. But since some days I've been feeling the urge for racing coming back. Maybe not offline like this, but in general. Phone 1 starting again, so race Phone 3 I think was, well, the first half was quite exciting. That's why I figured, well, let's dust off the rig. Actually didn't do that, but I'll just pretend I did dust off the rig and jump back into it just to see if I'm still able to drive. And I gotta admit, for the, I don't know, first like 2 or 3 hours of driving, also did some iRacing yesterday, but only practice, I did feel like the first human in a sim rig whatsoever. I guess that's to be expected after such a long time. Turn on our lights now. And let's actually turn on our cockpit entrance Beleuchtung, yeah, sure. Cockpit entrance light. So we're gonna go to the night. go through. So we get that nice V10 singing along at the front. Oh, I love the sound of the Vipers. So raw and powerful. Yet so, I don't know, they kind of calm me down because they don't rev very high. They're very understated in the noise, but just love it. So there's something I found out, I forgot about GTR 2. One of the issues it has, when you're driving without auto clutch like I am, then you have there's no throttle cut functionality during the upshift, so you need to lift in every car. I mean, some of the cars were H-pedals, so it's fine there, but for example, I drove the Ferrari in front of us now, which certainly had a throttle cut. Yeah, probably in-game Mocha has that feature, which is a big pity because it makes sequential upshift all the more weird to do. Actually, as we outbrake ourselves, whoops.
The race director has given you a warning for cutting the track. Keep between the white lines.
Sure, we'll do that. Got a Viper up front, and the C5R. To be honest, I don't know that much about GT racing, like from back in the day. I do know all the cars and shit, but what I don't understand is like what kind of cars you got back then, and how they interacted with each other. And I think I probably might know only like 2% of the drivers back then, but it's also 20 years ago. So I was only like 5 or 6 years old back then. God, we should talk more with Mitch about this, because he does know a lot about the historic GT races like this. Maybe I should get some sessions with him to get a better understanding of which classes I wear and stuff. For example, the game's telling me now that there will be points awarded at the end of this lap, but I don't understand where that's coming from, because as a simple-minded Formula 1 fan, the race is still going like 16 minutes, so why would we get points now? You got that nice overtake on the Corvette. All the technicians ever. And then it's like probably a big gap. I think just barely make them out at the end there. So we should get past ASAP, so we can see some of the cars again. Otherwise, driving might become a bit lonely throughout the night. Such beautiful cars, honestly. I do prefer this back into the Viper, but to the other one. Okay, that's some performance up ahead. So GTR 2, I mean, IIRC is from 2005, so that makes it 17 years old by now. But after creating a kinda nice-ish simple profile, it doesn't feel all that bad, honestly. Certainly played worse. And of course you got, that's a nice thing about this game, you have so much stock content, like full seasons of the racing. I think the only game doing that nowadays is ACC, of course. And I mean, I'm doing an offline timescale 24-hour race, so Shuttle Sim does that in a good way. Bottoming out all the way to Rouge, coming up on Valjean. Not feeling too great. Just to break the point again. Some nice features of this game, for example, include in-game working dash, so as you can see the dash page on the Mortec has changed. Showing some RPMs now, probably tire temperatures. And we have brake temperatures, probably increase a little bit right here. It do seem kind of cold, of course, right now. There's some time left again. Ah, come on. I think the default setups in the game are kinda unnecessary. From what I know, reading about GTR 1, never played that actually, and reading about GTR 2 and playing GTR 2, they kind of dumped down on the physics department for GTR 2 a little bit, or at least made it more accessible, because people were spinning out GTR 1 all the time. So that might explain the choice of safe-ish default setups going for the unnecessary direction to, well, basically keep the noobs from spinning around. And I don't mean noobs in a bad way, I mean, you gotta imagine back in the day, people played this with a Logitech Momo at best. There was no GT5 back then, and probably a lot of people were still running steering wheels without force feedback even. Oh wow, the understeer is tremendous. Tires are still doing fine though, so probably just overdrive the car. I thought we were in the lava competition right now, on the 2. Should also mention about that again. Approach the morning, I will soon turn off our night light. Actually, I will got the headlights off already. Funny, like the night felt kinda longish, and then you approach the sunrise, and pretty quickly it's pretty bright outside again. So let me just it's kind of a reach. Where is it? That up again? And yet again there's points being awarded, which I really don't understand. Whoops. 6th gear is also pretty much useless, honestly. It's like losing speed in that gear. By the way, we're in 15th place now after passing the other Viper. Brake. Let's get on the road again. And it seems we are approaching some slot cars. Porsche right there. Actually, AI can't really handle. So many cool Vipers. So I was at the 24-hour race of Spa this year, and there, of course, they ran the classic cars. There was a Viper in the mix, but I'm afraid it like died down within 2 or 3 laps. And it wasn't even my first time seeing a race Viper in the real lives. Oh, come on. We of course also have one at the Nürburgring with the White Angel Viper from Tito's something, which is running on gas, by the way, and not on gasoline. Oh, I think they have retired the Viper by now, or will retire the Pub Beetle or something like that. So a shame to see another one of those cars go. Coming through. Coming up to P12 now. Just another minute. This is a lot of fun, honestly. Really enjoying it right now. Understeer off the track one more time, and we're coming up on the end of the field again. So gotta watch out for the AI doing weird things again. It's a good part behind the Lotus. And now I have that weird subcube bug where basically the force feedback's constantly fighting me and wants me to turn left until I hit another car or a wall, that is. So we gotta power through with that and catch up to the Ferrari so we can hit his back. I'm not even kidding. Oh. Actually, that bug was the same in Formula 1 Challenge 9902 when I played that on the SimCube. So for feedback itself is fine until you hit something, and then sometimes it will get stuck just like that until you hit something again, or restart the race, that is. Maybe I can disable the force feedback effect for collisions in the BLR file. That would be of great help because then we could avoid the issue. Yeah, great. That didn't do it. Come on, mate. Pick the steering. Nope. Ah, come on. If I let go of the steering wheel, it just wants to go to the left. We came so far in the race, I don't want to restart it again and do the whole recording. So, what goes? Just gotta hit him at the right angle, I think. Yeah, I think that fixed it. Yep, it did. So that's a bit of an issue. What Mitchie and myself were planning on doing someday was a real life meetup to... Oh, hit him again. Seems still fine, I think. Like a real life meetup to play a 24-hour race in GTR 2 together, like offline multiplayer hot seat thing. Probably also stream it. So if you would do that, I would need to look into how to fix the issue of the steering wheel getting stuck pulling to one side. Can't really get past the Ferrari though. Oh, he's parking it at the apex, just as I say that. Wow. Coming up. Also a nice car in front of the Ferrari, but it's the storm right there, looking very nice. So it's stuck again. It's not. Parks itself on the outside and we get out of both the cars. On P8 right now, 2 minutes something to go, and it's about 6 seconds to Mr. Conrad in front, so not too optimistic about that. But then again, should he hit traffic, it will become easy. Actually, thinking about it, the 24-hour race with Mitchie together might be a bit influenced by AI getting stuck in traffic at all. So we would need to look into how to either set the AI up so they can pass them more quicker themselves, or I mean, it probably is just about surviving in the end, not really about winning the race, but surviving a 24-hour race in an all-sim like this would be a pretty big accomplishment, honestly. I mean, people probably have done it heaps of bounds back in the day, but not so much a thing nowadays. Roadblock up ahead. Oh, there's the Taxi Viper. What a nice car as well. Of delivery. I'm not sure, like, what's the final lap gonna be. Is it this one? Because the time will run out this lap, or will it be... well... or will it be the next one, because the leader has passed the finish line with not 100. But he don't tell, otherwise which he's gonna be angry with me. P6 by now. Yeah, it's just on 100%, I think. So it's not like this is an achievement. It's like running into the evening course again. That's a bit weird. Must be due to the time acceleration at the end, not really doing what it's supposed to do. And the race not ending soon enough as the AI punts itself. Is past it. Lista, and it's 7 seconds to Sabiagi or something running before. So, yeah, that was the 24 minutes of Spa 2003. Quite fun actually. So I'm gonna head back to the pit lane now. Park the car. Then I will upload this, though I'm not sure if it's private or public or whatever. So if you do see this, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you watched to the end, although I really couldn't blame you if you didn't. Let me just end the video right here because there's not much more to watch. So yeah, goodbye and hopefully see you on a stream, maybe iRacing, sometime in the near future. Would kind of enjoy it by now again, I think. So see you there and have a good night or whatever time it is for you. But now I can't find my mouse cursor. There it is. Goodbye.